Welcome to the Everything Podcast. Sorry about that. In this episode, I am previewing the Ninth Doctor Adventures, the last days of the Powell estate. As you can tell, I have got a bit of a cold. It is getting a little colder now in the UK, as we are currently in autumn, but it feels like it's winter already, and I'm inside. As I said, I will be previewing the Ninth Doctor Adventures, the last days of the Powell estate. This isn't the first episode that the podcast has focused on the Ninth Doctor Adventures. I have already recapped the one of the last stories of season 3 of the Ninth Doctor Adventures, titled Star-Crossed Face of the Apocalypse. So that's on the channel. I've also done a news roundup of the Ninth Doctor Adventures as of the time of recording that episode as well. So there's a few, but this is the first episode preview. Before I get on with the preview, I should mention I'm recording this episode on the 15th of September 2025. Just the information, and then I'll show you the trailer for the Ninth Doctor Adventures, the last days of the Powell estate. So it stars Christopher Eccleston as the Ninth Doctor, Billie Piper as Rose Tyler, and Camille Coduri as Jackie Tyler, as well as a guest cast. The Ninth Doctor Adventures, The Last Days of the Powell Estate has been written by Timothy X. Attack, and will be released in October 2025. As I've mentioned in previous Big Finish episodes, we don't know exactly when, because Big Finish don't announce what's being released when in the month until the first weekday of the month. We have got... Oh, I forgot about this. We've got actually 2 trailers for the last days of the Powell estate. We've got one that was released the day that Snare was released, so I'll show you that, and then I will show you the trailer, the audio trailer for the for the last days of the Powell estate, which is a bit longer. So here are those trailers.
No wonder we couldn't tell what year it was. We're at a multi-dimensional para-junction, a corruption in the flow of time.
Why is it here? Why the Powell estate?
You felt a hand on your shoulder yet? No. Me neither.
It was the squatters who gave the killer his name. Them who drew these portraits before they left. As a warning. They called him Mr. Fingers.
That was the trailer for the Ninth Doctor Adventure. Well, the first trailer. So that was the next time trailer for the last days of the Powell estate. And here is the full trailer for the Ninth Doctor Adventures, the last days of the Powell estate.
What people said about this place was there was a hand placed on your shoulder from behind.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The Ninth Doctor Adventures, The Last Days of the Powell Estate.
There isn't really an edge to the universe, not technically. But on the borders with other dimensions, there are creatures, unalive entities.
You'd be sitting in one of these flats, watching TV or doing the washing up, and you'd feel a touch, just a light touch, as if to get your attention. You'd turn, and there was no one.
She's going to take some instructions.
I swear that little madam rules my life, even from the other side of the universe.
No. She is Anne Powell.
She is?
Only. She's 30 years in the future.
Must be strange for you, seeing the place like this.
Strange isn't the word. I mean, no wonder I didn't recognise this roof. Covered in weeds, rusting up.
Then later, could be minutes, could be days, there'd be an invisible hand on your shoulder, again. And if you turned around a second time...
Any incorporeal beings in residence, cease and desist.
Mum, it's called Mr. Fingers. If you feel a hand on your shoulder and no one's there, don't turn around, especially if you feel a hand twice.
You keep putting my daughter in harm's way.
Jackie Tyler, you are absolutely right. In fact, there's a multi-dimensional killer in the room right now with us, with you, and unless you listen, we'll all be dead in seconds. Big Finish, for the love of stories.
That was the trailer, full trailer for the Night Doctor Adventures, the last days of the Palace 6. I'd forgotten about the Next Time trailer because it was released at the beginning of August. And obviously I've slept since then. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of the trailers for the Night Doctor Adventures, the last days of the Powell Estate, as well as if you're planning on listening to the Night Doctor Adventures, the last days of the Powell Estate. Put your thoughts on both of those in the comments below, as well as anything else from the current channel, such as any previews or recaps. Put those in the comments below as well. Remember also like, comment and subscribe. Just a reminder that the podcast will remain on YouTube as it always has done. And please continue watching those episodes, as Matt spends a lot of time and effort making those episodes look amazing. So please keep watching those. But there is now the episodes available on Spreaker. So please go check those out too, which you can find either by going to Spreaker.com or .co.uk, looking for the Everything Podcast, or if you go to the podcast sex page, you should be able to find the link there. So, without further ado, I will see you in a future episode of the podcast. See you then. Goodbye.